What's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of My Brothers and I. Today we got some very interesting questions. All right, but to be honest with you guys, I would like to start off by asking something off the wall. Well, it's not off the wall. I put in a job application today, and this is what they asked me. I'm gonna ask you guys um, your initial thoughts of this because it threw me for a loop. Let me tell you. All right. So check this out. Respond to a challenge or criticisms of a professional or political nature in a logical,
Check
persuasive,
this out.
and credible manner in order to gain understanding and support of those challenging program, policies, or professional opinions.
That's a question?
Interview question? I didn't know it was an
Yes.
Ready? Here you go. My fault, OG. How can I handle that better next time?
My fault, OG. You're fired. You're definitely fired. Um, but ChatGPT is definitely mobile friendly, right?
It's, well,
Yo,
you
I
can
Said I'm
type
read.
it
gonna
in the
ask.
chat
He said
GBT.
I'm
That will give
asking
you
the
a good
interviewer
answer.
if I can go to the restroom real quick. Typing it in ChatGPT, and then answering the way that GPT
No,
answers.
it was a
No, but
pre
you
it
gotta
was
switch
a
it up.
pre-application question.
That
So
is
they
not
asked that in the application.
that's a good.
The
I like it
question is
because they're gonna weed out so many people. Like they gonna get to that question and be like,
even
nah,
just not wanting
exit,
to answer that question.
exit,
She's like,
exit.
oh, huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
no,
Nah, I'm okay.
this job
Yo,
not for
I
me.
asked myself this like
Right.
serious. I was like, am I reading this right?
And what was your answer?
So essentially, it was asking, from my understanding of it, it was asking, how do you essentially do under pressure? If you're doing something and somebody challenges you or criticizes what you're doing, how do you respond to that? And how do you go forward with that answer?
Oh, you just be like, you want to come do this for yourself? Because you came to me. I don't act like that at work, though. I
You said
don't.
you need help with what? Oh, you got it. You got it.
Because
You
you
got it.
can't come to me and tell me how to do my job better than I do my job, unless you do it.
That's fair enough.
I mean, it's like today. There's this little girl at work. She's whining every day. She whines every day. She's one of those kids that just stomps her foot. So today she was playing with one of the little kids. She's a fourth grader. She was playing with a second grader. She puts the second grader to the floor, took the ball. I'm like, bruh. So I go over there. I tell her to apologize. I'm like, apologize. She apologizes. I go to talk to the other girl and be like, oh, do you accept her apology? While I'm saying that, she interrupts me. She's like, she's not going to accept my apology. No, 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 no. I'm like, shut up.
You told her to shut up.
I told her, shut up.
You told the kid, you
I
told
straight
the
up told
kid
her,
to
shut
shut
up.
up.
I told her, shut up. I'm like, shut up.
That's funny.
After I told her to shut up, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. You're just getting. I didn't say you were getting on my nerves. I said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I apologize. I take that back.
Can't be
And
telling kids to shut up.
you can't literally
Okay.
immediately the person that's over the school, because I don't work for the school. Technically, I work for the program, a vendor, and then the vendor works for the school. But the person that's over us at the school, she walks up, and the little girl immediately snitches. So
She probably went home and told her parents too.
probably
Yeah.
I'm not mad. It's whatever. Not that big of a deal. If I got to
Shut
talk to her
up.
parents, I'll talk to her parents. Yeah, but the way that I'm saying it goes, Miss Leanne, that's the person. I shouldn't have said her name. It's too late.
supposed to change names.
Aaron,
That's funny.
Aaron, we
She
can't. You really need to work on your interview skills because
she immediately
it,
was like, okay, like she understood why I did it because that the kid's that bad. You know what I mean? When a kid's bad, like all the adults want to tell her like shut up. It's just so happened that I did it. Even a couple of the other like people that work for the school walked by when I said it, and then I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." They heard me and were laughing as they walked away because it was like that. It was one of those moments that it's just like no, it doesn't matter who you are. Like you're gonna say it. But yeah, so in that situation, if somebody were to come up to me and tell me something about that, like I already know, okay, I'm sorry. Next time I'll try and take a step back if I realize that she is annoying me. That way I don't say something I'm not supposed to be saying. And that's how you professionally answer it is I apologize for what I did. Tell me how I could do better, and in the future I'll work on being the best worker that I could be.
you accept that criticism,
Okay.
but do you really accept it?
I'm not gonna tell the little girl to shut up anymore if that's what you're asking.
Unless.
No,
Until he reaches that point again.
No. Next time I'm gonna just be like, before I can say shut up, I'm gonna just be like, go. I'm not even gonna deal with her.
Just get
Can't
out of
tell her
my
to shut up.
face.
Exactly. Can't tell her to shut up if she's not hearing me.
Who we gonna get to sponsor our clothing?
oh,
Um,
Under Armour.
That's not realistic.
I
Diddy.
like Under
No.
Armour.
Yeah, but we need like real clothing.
Diddy. Bring LJ back.
I'm weak. Not Diddy.
Yo, not the LJ outfits. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, it'd have to be new and improved though.
You know, the same
No,
yellow, blue, and white jumpers.
Right, nah. Gotta be improved.
Well, those fits were lit though. You remember the blue, red, and white?
You thirsty, Aaron?
a long day.
All right,
No,
Elijah,
I
ask
told the
your
kid
first
to shut up.
bro. Everybody
All
was
right,
on my nerves today.
so we said 1 and 4. So this first question, I
Elijah,
really.
real quick. I'm not
What's
gonna cap.
up?
Next week you gotta come up with better questions.
No,
This
this
question
first question is
bad.
great.
Not bad questions. There's no such thing as a bad question.
Exactly.
I didn't say it was a
Yo,
bad question. Did I say it
how
was a
many
bad one?
educators we got out there? There's no such thing as a bad question or a
How
stupid question.
I'm
No,
yes,
there's a difference between a bad question and a stupid question.
yes. Second off, I didn't say it was a bad question. I said you can do better.
Aaron, you
I,
trying to get deep all the time? So we just gonna be deep for the rest of how are we gonna get any
No,
like
Elijah's questions are deep. They're too deep for me.
compared to
Ask the
your
first question.
questions?
Ask the first question. Go ahead.
the first question is deep. It's okay though. All right. So, what are your takes on the American
Oh,
public education system?
It sucks.
that part.
2 thumbs down.
Elaborate. Why? What do you elaborate?
Well,
Because
they're
Why does
not
it suck?
teaching. Okay, first of all, it sucks because all they're teaching people is how to work a job and that's it. How to clock in, clock out, and work whatever job you want to work if you go to school for it. But also, in between, they don't teach you anything about life. Like,
it's worse now than ever.
nothing about life. Like, a lot of the stuff that I've learned in life was not in school.
They teach you not how to not get girls pregnant.
Do they though?
They did what I went through.
Every Everybody knows how not to get a girl pregnant. They just choose to get a girl pregnant. They just choose to
But
not do it.
hold
Everybody
on.
knows to use
By them
condoms.
by them teaching you
But
how not to, they're introducing you to how
You
to.
wanting to do it, right?
so
Not
yeah,
necessarily.
explain the high rates of pregnancy in
What they
Fresno.
need to, that like
When's
they
the last
used to, they need to have people take care of babies.
When's the last time y'all watched TV, listen to music? Like everything shows the
No,
same thing: sex.
That's
Everything.
true because sex
So
sells.
so if that's all people do pay, if that's all kids pay attention to, like it doesn't. It's better to teach them. Nowadays, they're gonna learn about it no matter what. They're gonna want to do it no matter what. So it's better to teach them. Oh, use a condom and contraceptives. They're not, because nowadays, what I'm sitting here at school with second graders who aren't listening to that music and haven't taken sex ed and aren't in and I don't know what they watch on TV, but they're over here sneaking behind things to kiss and stuff. Like
Okay,
it,
so do you
that stuff
think
don't
sex
happen.
ed should be taught at home or it should be taught in school?
That is,
It,
a parent should be educating their kids on sex education.
it
but
should
at the
be
same
introduced
time,
at home
all
and
parents
it should
aren't.
be reinforced at school.
It, it can't it can't be like that, because when I'm teaching my kids stuff and they're going to school being taught, like they're going to school with kids who haven't been taught stuff at all, and then my kids are trying to teach the other kids, and then, oh really, that's how that works? Show me.
Sorry, but I don't know about you guys, but mom and dad introduced me to blue waffles. So like
uh,
they introduced me to blue waffles when I was in high
uh.
school. They were like, "Yo, you see this? You want some blue waffles?" I was like, "Blueberry waffles? Say less."
Oh,
Right?
I
And
remember
then they
that
show me
conversation.
the pictures.
Blue
I remember that
waffles?
conversation.
Okay, so listen, did it keep you away
uh,
from?
no.
No.
You know why it didn't keep me away? Because they were telling Elijah, and then they're like, Aaron, you can't see. Go to your room. So you know what I did? I went to
Looked
my
up
room and
blue
I
waffle.
Googled it. I went to my room and I Googled it. And I was like, oh, that's nasty. But I
Tom,
knew what it was at that point.
blue
I don't even know how
waffles?
that picture is even a real
What is
picture.
blue
Like
waffles?
You
you've never
see,
seen it.
mom and dad didn't tell you about blue waffles. They didn't traumatize you.
You've
Mm-mm.
never wanted. Just look it up. Google it.
It's nasty.
It's what a vagina should never look like. And if it does, she needs to like die
Wait,
or something.
look at Eric's face. Look at Eric's face
Only
when he sees
waffles
it.
are showing up right now.
No,
You gotta
No,
turn your
it
ain't
kind
no
of,
way.
I
You
mean, it
got your
was a
safe
lot of years
search
ago.
on. You got your safe search on. Turn off your safe search.
Not the, not the. You got to turn the safe search off.
Yeah, because there's no way.
Okay, just
Let's see. Let's
look
try this.
up
Blue waffles disease?
vagina.
Vagina.
Is
I
it
don't
a
think it's a
disease?
disease. No. Pretty
I
sure it's
don't
not.
even
No,
That's
really
a
know what
chicken.
it is, to be
It,
honest. It's
it's
just
I
it's
Googled
just
that
nasty.
too.
it's a
It's when it gets.
moldy vagina.
That's not. I got told this when it get when a girl gets like beat up in her vagina, like beat up. I'm not talking about like sexual beat up. I'm talking about like
Beat
Punched.
up.
yes, like beat up, like gets fought.
Abused.
Yeah,
When the
abused.
vagina is abused.
Yeah, that's crazy
Nah.
that any of those words can be used sexually and girls be like, "Ooh, I want that."
Maybe my safe search is on.
No, it's on.
I could, I could
Oh
guarantee
yeah,
you it's on.
let's turn that off. Cause I'm like, all I see is real waffles.
That one looks good.
No, but that's the thing. When mom and dad said blue waffles, I was like, ooh,
I
I
don't
like
mind
me some
blueberries.
blueberry waffles. Exactly.
I'm just waiting for Eric's facial reaction when he sees it.
You're not gonna get one. I'm medical. You know that. So
That doesn't
it's
mean
like
it's
a
not
form of
normal.
herpes.
It's an
What?
STD.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, that might
So
make
say
somebody
you
a
have
little
sex
scared of
with a girl
vagina.
in the dark twice, and then you go to see it the next day,
And that's what it
and
looked
it's in
like.
the daytime. You still
That's
gonna
when
do
you
it?
realize you done fucked up.
I'm not doing it in the dark. I gotta see first.
So
I
blue
need.
I'm not
waffles
gonna
is
lie.
a disease that makes the skin around
Ugh.
the vagina die. Is there a way I can put this into?
No,
You trying to
You
no,
can
show
share
us?
your
no.
screen.
We don't
You
need
can
to
share
see.
your
Let's just
screen.
let's
Yes.
just continue the
Save
conversation.
Yes,
us
you can.
and all the viewers.
Viewers, yes.
Don't do it.
Save it. Eric,
If they want to look it up, they'll look it
Sexual
up.
education is good.
did you guys just hear the window break? I think I think I think the window just broke. Eric, you gotta answer the question.
Not him really sharing it. I'm
That
not
that's
about
not
to play with you.
that's not. I'm not clicking watch stream, Eric. I need you to
I'm not clicking watch stream either.
Eric. I need you to
Elijah, go
stop
ahead. We know you're gonna click it.
It doesn't matter. It's over.
Yeah.
Oh
Did you watch it anyways, Aaron?
no! It's popped up on my screen. I'm trying to. Oh
Is that really what they showed you guys?
yes,
Yes.
that's what I saw.
Yes.
That's what they showed Elijah.
Eric, that was on our Twitch.
Oh my
You gotta look that up.
gosh, mom and dad, you guys are wrong for that.
I didn't see it.
Man, that's disgusting.
That's that
Matter of fact,
that's pretty bad.
I'm gonna show my kids and
Yes.
say that's what a vagina looks like.
That's pretty
That's their
that's
sexual education.
Don't do that, because then what if you turn your kids gay?
Thinking like I never want to see a vagina in my life. At least I know what
What
a
you gonna
penis looks
do?
like.
Okay, I'm not gonna say they all look like that. I'm gonna say the premarital ones look like that.
Not me. No, if you have sex before you get married, this is what they look like.
Y'all
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Mhm. The second you
Nah,
put
but
that
LJ
ring on,
Eric,
Huh?
What's the
LJ
question?
Eric, what do you guys think about the education system?
So the education system is a money grab. It's set up for people to profit financially. So
Not
any
completely. Only to like middle class.
any system that you have, right? The only way for the system to continue to work is for it to not be really bad and not be really good. So if you want people to continue to buy into a system, you have to literally build a perfect mediocre system. Because if it's too bad, nobody buys into it anymore. If it's too good, they don't need to buy into it anymore, right? So you have to have this system that's right in the middle that gives a little but also takes a little. And that's what our system is. That's what our education system is. It's enough to teach somebody something so that they say I learned it in school, but it's not enough to teach anybody anything to excel.
I
Um,
could learn more watching Bill Nye.
and that's you can, and that's why I have this amazing company named Kids of Kings
Mhm.
that will bridge the gap in education. Anyway, shameless plug. But no, like really though, like the education system
Yeah.
is pretty rough. I mean,
And it's
because
gotten worse.
yeah, no, it's getting worse because the need of kids now is more than the need of kids 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
Mhm.
Right.
And because
Mhm.
the system is not growing or changing to for the better, we're not able to facilitate these kids' needs. So schooling in general is getting bad. So I mean, it's man, the education system has a lot of question marks over it. But at the end of the day, it's bottom line. It's all about money. It's all about money.
Yeah,
What you got, LJ?
the schools that have more money, they're learning a little better,
Yeah,
and their students have a little bit more of an option on the things that they do and how they learn.
definitely. They can also bring in more employees so that
E-
there's more teachers per student.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's also
All
where
right,
teachers want to go work because they're making more money too.
But the,
that's
the
true.
system, even with those schools, the system does not teach you.
Yeah, even the American like the grading system is
Yeah,
terrible.
horrible, horrible. But it's not teaching you life. So you graduate, it's not teaching you to enter the world.
Mm-mm.
Like it's not teaching you to enter the world. When you graduate, you're stuck. You don't know how to be an adult. You're not
But,
adulting.
but
That's
here's
one
my
thing
thing.
that I like about sports in schools, though, because if you play sports,
It
you
teaches
learn a
you,
little more than just going to school and going home.
yes, because you're learning more fundamentals of actual life.
Exactly.
But here's my thing. Here's what I think. I think it's purposely made that way so that when people get out of high school, they make two decisions. Either they well three decisions. Either they go to college and get in debt, they join the military, or they just start racking up debt like credit card debt,
Right. They start
all
working.
yeah,
You have to get a job.
and then they start working, and then with any government, any society, basically, there has to be people that are that are at the bottom of the society, working all the
Dependency.
jobs. Yeah,
Yep.
working all the jobs that nobody wants to do. Because no matter what, you're always gonna need people to do the jobs that nobody wants to do because they need to be done. And then that's how they continue to get people to do those jobs is
You
by
know what? I was watching the Biggie Smalls movie and I learned that a trash man makes more than a teacher does.
because nobody wants to do it, and they have to find a way to get people to do it.
That's also why Fresno Unified is going on strike.
Yes,
Oh, they did go on strike?
Yeah,
Like
they're strike.
they
Yeah,
they're striking
Oh.
currently.
I
they're
seen something on Clash Dojo that said they might or they might not.
yeah
So
they're
Because
they
even Avery School, they were
yeah,
talking about striking.
over half the teachers are doing it. So a lot of schools the teachers have been combining classes and kids not going to school just because of it. So it's been making
Well,
my job
because, I
easy.
mean, teachers really do have to deal with a lot. They're
Yes,
basically
Mm-hmm.
raising children,
kids are so bad
Mm-hmm.
nowadays.
and they're
Kids,
not getting
Mm-hmm.
paid to raise children. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even if they got paid like a nanny's wage, they would get paid more.
Yeah.
I work with kids for 4 hours straight, and after those 4 hours, like I be wanting to slap a kid. So I couldn't imagine like teachers
We
in a
know.
classroom of 20 of them just
But
constantly sit down.
that's
They want
21
sit down.
times. They got 20
What?
like 4 times, five
Yeah,
times.
yeah. No,
sit
I
down.
But
read
Do your
that's
to
work.
kids for
Sit
two
down. Do
hours
your
on
work.
Thursdays, and that's
No,
enough.
no, but that's the thing. The crazy thing is there are individuals out there that have no issues like dealing with kids for 8 hours a day. Like me, you sit me in a room with a classroom full of kids for 8 hours, I can handle it. I go home, I'm good. It's like there are people out there that could do it. The issue is, like, at the end of the day, it's not worth it. They could get paid to do something even better. They
Less
could get paid
stressful.
more. Exactly. It's literally not worth it to some teachers to, okay, I know I could deal with these kids, and I know, I'll be all right, and I could make a difference with them, and it's actually something they enjoy. But this job over here, like like I would, like I'll give you an example, right?
You can make double the pay at that job.
I'm an Intel analyst, right? I could teach Intel at one pay scale, and I enjoy doing it. And then I could actually do that same thing at a higher pay scale. And when I'm looking at my house, I'm looking at my car, I'm looking at my wife, I'm looking at food, I'm looking at everything I have to pay for, my bills. I'm like, man, I might as well just do my job
Elijah, you're killing me. This is how you're
and
talking.
get that money.
This is how you're talking. And I'm eating my food. And I'm watching the stream. And I'm playing the game.
Hey, that's how he. Let him talk how he talks.
During
it's
each.
it's because I deal with kids, and you have to have those
Each day,
pauses.
All right,
You
it
have
has
to have those pauses for them
equal
to
amount of
understand.
time to comprehend what he's saying.
we're adults. I'm gonna use this
Exactly.
time to comprehend. In that time, you're losing me. I'm like, okay, I'm not listening to you anymore. Like you're taking too long to get to the point. This is why.
Hey, you understood the point though, didn't you?
Nah, you lost me. I told you. I was focused on pauses.
Why do better? I mean, why teach when you can do better? Literally.
True. Yeah, exactly.
Do high school teachers make as much as elementary school teachers?
Same.
Yeah.
Hold on. That's a
It's
I mean,
good
the
they
question.
should.
same.
It's the
They
same.
should make the same. They should make the
It's
same.
the same.
I think it's the same.
No, they shouldn't make the same.
No, they
You can
should.
get fired on at any moment by someone in high school just because they mad.
You could get
And they're
fired
gonna
on
get
by
fired
any
on
moment in
math.
second grade, first grade.
Yes.
There's
No.
Yeah,
kinder
but
students looking to stab
If
teachers.
look,
Yeah.
if
No.
they're
I get
anything
hit.
like Aaron,
Kids get hit
if
a
they're
lot.
anything like Aaron bringing bullets to school, it's a
Elijah.
dangerous place.
Elijah. Elijah.
Aaron would never do something of that nature.
No,
at
no,
least
of
it
course
wasn't a
not.
gun and bullet.
You should have banned on Elijah.
Elijah probably did too. It's just I'm not a snitch.
No, I was never around. Well, I wasn't never around, but I wasn't around at that time.
When
I
I
was in
was
my
in
own
elementary,
class.
Nigga, I was
when I was
like,
in
where were you? We all lived in the same house. He
this
wasn't
nigga was
around.
in elementary too. He,
Niggas all was crossing the street wrongly at the same time.
and then listening for Dad's truck down the street because we could all hear it down the street.
Oh,
Hold on,
man.
tell me y'all couldn't tell me to this day y'all don't know the Rams sound of pulling up to the house.
Not pulling up to the house, turning the corner at the stop sign because we sitting there playing football and we got to know to run inside before Dad comes down the hill.
Stupid. That's only if y'all didn't have clean what y'all needed to have clean.
Nigga, even if we did have clean, if Dad was going one,
If he had a
it didn't
bad day,
matter.
he had a bad day.
Exactly, it didn't
Yo,
matter.
You right. That's
we could have cleaned and he saw us having fun. Nigga, you clean and you having fun? Nah,
Nah,
nah.
nah,
Why you having fun?
nah.
Look, one thing that I've learned is that everybody is just going through life while they're still trying to do whatever else they're trying to do.
Hmm.
But that's one thing that should be taught, that no matter what, you can have kids, but you're still going through life. Like, you still have to make decisions and do all of that other stuff.
Yep.
You can have kids and still feel like a kid.
You can.
I'm an
But
adult.
that's
I
the
watch kids every day, and I just be sitting there like, bro, like y'all some bad kids. I'm a good kid.
Stupid.
but that's the other thing. I will say this: mom and dad did. There were times in our childhood where mom and dad were kids around us. Like there will be times where mom and dad would come outside and play basketball with us. Like when mom didn't
You
have her nails necessarily, she would come out and ball with us. Like she wasn't good, but like
And
she
that's
would
why
enjoy her time with us.
that's
and
why
dad
basketball court
would try to play basketball too.
that's why basketball
Yes,
court didn't have a backboard.
You stupid, cause not
yes,
cause
that was dad.
That nigga would break the backboard every time he shot the ball.
No, that, but he tried. That's the thing. He enjoyed himself being a kid around us every now and then.
Effort.
It wasn't all the time. Yeah,
That's
but
better than
yeah,
me, cause
exactly.
my kids,
It was
I be
effort.
balling them up. I be ankles. You're bad. You're bad. Don't tell me to come out here until you can make a lap. Like chill. I'm gonna be inside.
oh, that's how you gonna do your kids? Yep, I'm dunking on them every time.
Oh no, I'm definitely winning though. They're never gonna beat me, but I'm not gonna be like you're
You
bad.
But dad's not a sport guy. Come on now, we all know this.
Nope, but you put a gun
he's
in his
work.
hand, he can no scope at 1,000 yards.
Right, exactly. So if
No,
Would
we ever
be
need to go
on target.
hunting or anything like that, we already know.
that's not true.
Dad is down.
We went to firing range, right? Me, Eric, and Dad went to firing range with Dad's 1911. Dad's gun. This is Dad's gun we're using. We shot from like, we shot from like, to, from one end to the other room to the other. So like a small room, just from one end to the other. We all shot like you know how they have the human things. We all shot to see who had the closest mark. Dad didn't hit.
Is Aaron? I got you, Dad. It's only because he wasn't zeroed with his 1911. That's what it was. I bet you his groupings were on point though. He probably shot in the same area, like super close groupings. It's just he wasn't zeroed.
Super close groupings off the
Yeah.
board.
He didn't have his
It's just
glasses on. Okay,
Nigga, you don't. I wear contacts and glasses too. I don't need it for the end of the room.
It
Like
was
it's
left-handed. He was shooting left-handed.
I
I mean, granted, it was his idea to shoot left-handed, but
he likes a challenge.
all I'm
yeah.
saying is I'll take my shots. I'll take my shots.
so education system's whack. What are we doing to change it?
So I actually looked into it,
Homeschooling.
right? So I'm doing a quick essay on the education system actually, because I have to. The stupid. Well, it's not stupid. Let me rephrase. I'm in this ALC course, and they're making me do a essay. So when looking at the education system, there are several things that you guys actually talked about, like the curriculum alone is not enough to set somebody up for success, but there's more to it. So there's actually the safety requirements. We talked about that as well. Like not everybody feels comfortable bringing their kids to school because of safety. They're worried that something's going to happen to their kids. And if you're in school worried about your safety, you're in school worried about this kid that's not saying anything, that doesn't talk to nobody, bringing in a gun. You're not going to be able to focus in school. But it's also the actual money. So when it comes to public education, the government funds these public educations, right? If the government isn't putting enough money into the schooling, it's an issue. We don't have the books we need. We don't have the technology we need. Kids could go home and do better with their phones and iPads than they could do going to school working on some old laptop that's been used for 5 years. There's
You
so
know,
much that goes into the public education system that needs to be helped in order to for it to actually get better.
one thing going to Sunnyside was that I never thought it was gonna get shot up.
Nah, it's prison.
Yeah, that's because we have Cedric.
No, it
And that
didn't.
is
Not
not
'cause
because you
that-
had Cedric.
what was Cedric gonna
No,
do?
Smoke
no,
a blunt
no,
behind the
no,
gym.
no.
Hey,
Cedric
hey,
Cedric knew everybody. So
So exactly, he knew
there
when
was
things were
certain
about to go
people.
down.
If they walking on school late, he like, all right, what you doing? What's going on? Like he checking in,
Yeah.
see what's going
Mm-hmm.
on.
They
But
had a
y'all,
different
what y'all
Cedric
said,
than we
dude?
had. They had a different Cedric than we had.
So if
Cedric,
somebody come up to the school trying to shoot up the school, he not about to walk.
No, Cedric gonna
he
talk
not
to him. He gonna be like, "Hey, yo,
exactly. Cedric's
let's
cool with
take this
everybody.
somewhere else."
Exactly,
Like
He's
Cedric will cool with
honestly,
everybody,
everybody.
or
let's not do this here.
he ain't cool with 12,000 students.
Nah, he
One gotta
he
slap.
would he would talk to everybody.
What
If you walking in late, he gonna say something to you.
did y'all see? So my last year at Sunnyside, we had a cat actually get tased inside the hallway. Did y'all have anything like that happen when y'all was there?
Nah,
I watched Cedric flip multiple kids. I watched Cedric. Yeah, he boom. All the kids were, dang.
no, but the counselors were involved too. Like there were times where like me and Matt were hanging out, and there was a fight that broke out, and we would go. We were like, "Ooh, let's go check it out." And one of the counselors, who just so happened to be the basketball coach, came up and was like, "Yo, hey, y'all don't need to be about that life. Come on,
But I mean,
like keeping us out of it."
He was looking out for his players.
yeah. But at
Yeah,
the same
but
time,
even in
I,
looking out for his players, that he did what he was supposed to do. It kept us out of trouble.
at the same time, when I went to Science Side, it did get shot up a couple of times. So it's like it's
That's
still
crazy.
happening. But at the same time, it's like, e- what are you doing? Like when kids come to school shooting schools up, they're not just shooting innocent people.
Nah,
No,
they
they're
There's a
coming
they
for
lot going
people.
on.
yeah, they're specific.
And that's why I treat my kids. I will tell I tell everybody. That's why I treat my kids great, and I tell everybody. Even when I have my own kids, I'm gonna raise them to treat everybody the way you want to be treated.
Except when you tell a kid to shut up.
He apologized right after because
I
you probably thought
apologize.
about it like, oh damn, her daddy got a gun.
No, I didn't think about it that way. The way I thought about it was
I'm about
like
to lose my job because I.
no, I didn't
Yeah,
think about it that way either. I the way I, the way I thought about it, the way I was like, oh dang, that was kind of mean. Because I said it in a harsh tone and everything. I was like, shut up.
Nah, that wasn't even harsh. That was nice.
Nah,
I'm sure it came out a lot worse than that.
it was it was it was mean for me. I'm not a mean person, so when I say something mean, when I raise my voice, all that, like they're like, okay, ow, that hurt. She cried.
I don't like to yell.
interesting. That's crazy.
Not yet. Give him when he turned 30. Let's ask him the question again.
You know, I will whoop a kid before I yell at my children. I'm not gonna raise my voice.
Okay.
I don't like to raise
You
my
want to talk
voice.
about it, Aaron?
Nah, we're not gonna
Is
talk
that what
about it.
everyone wants to know?
We gonna wait for it to happen because kids are something else. They bring some stuff out of you that you be like, nah, I never do that. I never think that. I never. And then they do that one thing, and you be like,
I had to raise
yeah.
Yeah.
one time. It woke Tish up out of her sleep. She was so worried. Like, but I only said like maybe 3 or 4 words. But you can tell in those words
Tone of
something
voice.
was wrong.
Hmm.
So yeah, kids will do it, definitely. Your own kids, not even just other kids, your
Yeah.
own kids.
I feel like your own kids do it. They gonna mess you up the worst.
You learn to breathe.
Nigga, breathe.
All right, Elijah. Question number 2.
Please, that question was so boring. I'm sorry, but no.
I
Okay.
I got you, but I just want to say one thing. Yo, Y'all realize our school was actually built to be a prison. Like Eric was saying, it was
No,
legitimately
it
built to
was
be
Keep
a
keep
prison.
to bring
not.
everybody in. Yes, it
It
was.
was too.
It
It
was.
was built to be a prison, and they changed the concept to be a high school.
That's the next
No,
juvenile hall.
that is
Maybe a
not
jail
true.
cell. Right.
That is
I
not
can
true.
see it
It
in the
was
next
built to be a.
juvie.
It was built to be a school, and just
No,
the way that they built the school was to keep all of us in because they knew where they were building it, and they knew who was majority gonna be in the school.
so
Black men.
that's even worse. What you just said was they were building a school in a neighborhood. So let's build it similar to a jail, but we know it's a school.
Yes, because Elijah, think about it. Think about it this way. Why would they build an open concept like, oh, just super open school when they know that there's gonna be stuff happening, stuff going on? Like there's gonna be they knew kids were gonna be fighting. They
Aaron,
knew
it
it.
wasn't.
Like it's
Look at all of our classrooms. All of our classrooms. Turn the classrooms into jail cells. Turn all the counselor's office.
Big for
Elijah,
jail
Turn all
cell.
those counselors' office into towers, into guard towers.
Elijah, why are the rooms so big? They're classrooms.
They changed one room. It could have been like two or three jail cells. They changed it into one room.
You're so dramatic. You sound like the kids in high school.
Two levels.
You sound like
Aaron, tell me why each of the classrooms are in between the counselor's office. You cannot enter a classroom without passing a counselor's office.
because they knew kids were gonna be fighting. So what do? If kids are trying to ditch, right? How do you stop kids from ditching? You make them have to pass an adult to get out, right? How do you have to pass an adult? You
How
have
do
to
you
go by the office.
At
how do you
least they
stop
didn't put
prisoners
metal
from leaving a
detectors in.
jail?
Yeah, there's no metal
Right.
detectors. The security wasn't even like that. Like there, like
Yeah.
y'all said, there
But
was a district where
we
like
had the police on campus.
I
The
do
police car
think
was on
Big
campus,
Sunnyside
school.
was one of the
parked in the
first high
middle.
schools that had actual police officer live
the
on
car
campus.
was the car was parked there, but he was in the office eating a donut.
No, he wasn't. He was in the back lobby by. He was in the back hallway by the science rooms tasing people.
You know how many times I seen our cop, and I used to walk around all the time. I seen him like 3 times.
When I was there, he was on. He got his steps in.
Ah,
That's because you was bad.
I wasn't bad. It
Now
wasn't me. I
I
definitely seen him
remember
do
the
some
first
stuff
time I
though.
got put.
Eric, he wasn't tasing you, but you was right there. You was right there with the people he was tasing, but you wasn't grabbing.
right. Stop the
No, I
cap.
wasn't. It was just
Stop
like
the cap.
Elijah and his buddy. We was like, oh dang, cops. Oh dang, a crowd of kids. Let's see what's happening.
Eric,
Oh dang,
Yeah,
he just tased the crap out of him.
Eric, you was a good kid.
nah,
I was
cause
a good
him and T
kid.
was wild out.
We
Eric,
wasn't walling
Him and
out.
T was wilder.
Eric,
We might have been about our money, but we wasn't walling out.
like,
He
about
said about
mom.
our
We
money.
we
How
wasn't
you a
doing
high
nothing.
schooler about your how you a high school about your money, but you not bad. You had a job,
Yeah, I had a job.
a legal job.
Something you put in on your taxes.
No, it was definitely tax free.
He
We
said tax free
there
five finger
was
discount.
there was a need, and we just
You
found a
filled
way to
that
fulfill
need
that need. Yes,
at
100%.
school
At school, kids needed
while
stuff.
what he was learning.
Kids
Oh, you
need
was
if
hustling
yeah,
at school.
if
At
I could
school.
have put up a vending machine, I would have put up a vending machine. But I they didn't
Aaron,
educate me on
hold
vending
on.
machines, so I made my
I
backpack the vending
did
machine.
That's the only
machine.
way you
Did you
hustle.
know? Did you know the kid that got tased?
I didn't, but I had sold him an MP3 player.
Eric, where do you get the money to buy that MP3 player?
Where did he get it?
Where you get the MP3
Where
player
did you
from?
get the money to buy the
Where
MP3
did I
player?
get the money to buy the MP3 player? I found the MP3 player.
Where do you find the MP3
Finders,
player in the
keepers,
store?
losers, weepers.
You found he found it
I
before they
was
started
walking
locking
and
up.
there was a
That was
brand new MP3 player sitting there, and I was like, I can't just leave it. It's lonely.
Just sitting
So I
there,
put it in my
lonely,
backpack.
on the shelf.
Ooh.
on. He the reason Walmart locked up today.
And Walgreens and
He said,
CVS.
he said it was lonely, nigga, in the store.
Where it's supposed to be with all his other friends.
They not even out of stock.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know what y'all talking about. I was a very good kid.
Hey,
Nigga,
y'all know
So
those
the
y'all
reason
know
we
those
wasn't
locks? The locks at Walmart. They have locks on certain things at Walmart now.
all the electronics
Eric.
and all the spray
Yep.
paint.
Yep. Thank you, Eric.
He said I was a good child, but that's the reason I couldn't go to Walmart after school, huh?
no, I could go to Walmart after school.
I know I couldn't.
No, that's the reason we couldn't go to Get and Go.
That's the reason y'all couldn't go get and go. See, that was y'all. That wasn't me. I stayed my butt out of get and go because I thought my dad was gonna tear a hole in the another hole in my ass, other than the hole that's already there.
Pause.
Just saying. That's
You
yeah.
know, with Mr. Justice.
Oh, not Mr. Justice.
Elijah, what's your next question?
I got you. I got you.
Hey, that's
So
a
the
perfect
next,
battle
yeah,
though if you're trying to really do some nasty stuff.
no, it's disrespectful. That's what it is. Cause he thought about it.
Put the
He
air
thought
things
about
in
it.
it and
He
everything.
said, "What's the most efficient way to beat a child?"
when you had niggas breaking pans with their booties,
LJ.
What?
then he gotta figure it out. He said my belt's broke. The
But he
pan.
got two. He had two
Yeah,
of them
it's
because
because
one
you
broke.
broke the other Mr. Justice.
One broke, and then he had another one.
You broke him.
Okay. So I have a question. What, what's
You
worse?
broke him, LJ.
What's worse? The person who gets it broke on their booty, or the person who's breaking it on their booty? Like, who should feel?
Who should feel worse?
Yes, who should feel worse?
Neither. At that point, it should just be a draw. No,
You're good. Go to your room now. Just go to your room now.
He said a
that
Nah,
was a
draw.
sign from. Look, that was a sign from God, and Dad didn't
just
listen.
stop. No, dad would have been like, "Nigga, did you just break my pan? Go get a belt."
The sign from God was it broke, so that was time to retire that paddle and go get the backup paddle that God also told me to
Right,
buy.
right. He's like, I knew he told me to buy two at
Mhm.
once for a reason. I'm weak.
No,
We still,
no.
hey, Elijah, just ask the next question, but you gotta ask it fast.
Yeah, don't pause
Okay, I
so
got
much,
you.
or else Aaron not gonna be able to.
That would be a whole other conversation. Ooh.
All right, we're gonna talk about countries. What
Wait,
countries
hold
you like
up.
to
No,
visit?
just kidding.
Nah, I said it fast. All right, countries. As far as countries go, Aaron. Well,
What country would you like to visit?
Bahamas. I always wanted to go to the Bahamas.
Bahama
Is the
Mama.
Bahamas a country?
It's inside of a country.
It's a group of islands.
what country is it inside of, Aaron?
Which country is it inside of, Elijah?
You tell
Like,
me.
I don't know.
It's actually outside of a country, but
What country is it a part of?
the Bahamas,
It is part of the country in the Caribbean.
the Caribbean
The
country. I'm pretty sure the Caribbean is not a country.
No, no, it's part of a country in the Caribbean.
Elijah, Jamaica.
Is Jamaica in the Caribbean?
Is it?
Aha!
Is it a country?
Aha!
Is it Caribbean or is it Caribbean?
Is it
That's a good.
caramel or
That's a good
caramel?
question.
Is it
Uh,
is it
pecan?
potatoes or potatoes?
It depends. Who are
Potatoes.
we asking? Are we asking the
No,
people that live there?
no.
Are
For
we
the last one,
asking?
for the last one, it doesn't matter. It's potato.
It is fair point.
So you want to go to the Caribbean? You want to go to the Bahamas? Sorry,
I like the.
He
you
would like to go to
like
Jamaica.
you want to go to like Cape Cod, like
Hold on, pause. You said Jamaica? The Bahamas and Jamaica? What? Where's Jamaica?
Just
Where's
tell us
Jamaica?
It's
your
on.
research. You looked up the Bahamas. Where's the Bahamas?
It is off the coast of Florida. You passed. You passed
Elijah.
Cuba.
Elijah, what'd you just say?
You you passed Cuba,
No.
and
What'd you
on
say
the other
before
side
that?
of Cuba, you go to Jamaica.
Elijah, what'd you say before that?
I said what I said. You pass.
Elijah, did you just say it's off the coast of Florida?
so the Bahamas is its own entity. The Bahamas is not part of. It's not a
But no,
country.
the Bahamas is literally off the coast of Florida. What are you
It's
talking about?
but it's not part of the United States. It is
No.
the Bahamas is a member of the Commonwealth of Nations,
What? What is that?
and
No, they,
they're
they made up new countries and continents
So I was
than
right.
what you learned as a child.
the Bahamas is an
Thank you,
independent member of
education
the
system.
Commonwealth of
Or
Nations.
maybe you need to pay
It
more
is
attention to school.
a parliamentary democracy with regular elections as a Commonwealth country. Its
Hmm.
political and legal traditions closely follow those of the United Kingdom.
So you're essentially saying the UK owns them.
No.
Yes. Nah, they do.
How does the
The
UK own
Bahamas
the
too.
Bahamas and
I
United
mean
States owns
Jamaica too.
Cuba? Make it make sense. The
Technically,
Bahamas is literally in between the United States and Cuba.
Because Cuba has this drug that a lot of the white people in the United States likes.
Only white
So not only
I
white
like it.
people, but when it started, it was the white people. So
You know it.
we
You
were
know it
like,
started with the
how do we
military.
get that drug at a cheaper cost? Oh, well, if we own the country the drug is coming from, then and there you go.
You know, the government is so smart. They are so smart
They are
No, they not. No, they not.
because every move they make is a business decision.
strategic, strategic, of course.
Hmm.
Every move.
So yeah, so
But
like
do you
yeah,
guys did you guys realize that that drug started with the military? They tested it on military service members way back when
What? That's
Yeah,
what
it
they.
was
before they brought it to the states.
That's what they get. That's what Hitler gave Nazis.
did
That's
you
why they
know
were
they
so
were
strong.
testing it
It was
on
from the beginning.
African American military members to be exact?
Is that why Dad is twitchy? No, I'm
You,
just kidding.
no.
It's crazy that that's before his time, Aaron.
yeah.
You're
I'm making
rude.
a joke. Elijah, you're supposed to laugh and giggle.
Hee So Aaron wants to go to the Commonwealth of Nations, other words known as the
The Bahamas,
Bahamas.
Jamaica.
You
I'll go to Jamaica.
want
What's the country?
you?
Asia? Is Asia the country? Or
No,
is
Asia
China the
is the
country?
Asia's the
continent.
continent, China's the country.
Continent.
There's only seven plus one
I'm trying to go to China.
continents.
A lot. LJ want to go to China. What's in
Mhm.
China? Why China? Yeah, why China?
That's a good question.
I love the food
Uh huh.
and everything we get is from there. So I don't know. I would just love to experience it.
That
Come
was
on now, look.
super racist, Aaron. I'm sorry.
If you've been listen, if you've been eating
You
Chinese
should.
and you didn't
You
had a
should say
cat or a
meow
dog,
meow.
you didn't liked it already.
LJ, so you tell me you finna walk in the butcher shop, see the pit bull right there, like the skin the pit bull
And be like,
in
I
the
want
butcher
that one
shop,
right there.
I'm gonna be
and be like,
honest. If they had some street food and they was cooking cats, like nigga, I do want to try the cat. I'm
What do you
like,
mean?
I know you want to try the cat, Eric.
Look,
Nah, like yeah,
everybody in China eats it, right?
they all. This is what they do. This like
No one has like you
they
don't
not
hear
dying.
about
They not
outbreaks or
like nah.
anything like that.
It must
Like they
taste
keep
good,
and they live long.
and they stay skinny. Most of them.
Exactly.
And they're short.
I'm gonna try it. I would.
What does
Okay,
being
so
short have to
I'll
do
go to
with
China with you,
anything?
and I don't know, but I'll go to China
all right,
with you,
no,
and I will try the cat and the dog. Like
I got a
yes.
story.
Meow,
So
meow.
my, all right, yesterday I went. There's a potluck after work.
It does smell a lot stronger.
Before the potluck, I had to stop and get some. I wanted to get like some Gatorade, some big old Gatorades. You know how they have the big ones that you get like the 2 liter ones. I was going to get some 2 liter Gatorades. I didn't have my wallet, so I stopped at a couple liquor stores. First liquor store, A&PM, they didn't have them. Second liquor store I went to, they didn't have them either. But I was like, okay, I'm already close to the place. I'm just gonna get some juice. I grabbed 2 juices. I take them to the cash register. Indian dude literally looks me dead in my face and like, is what they say about black guys true?
What did they say?
What do you mean by that? He's like about like their penises, their dicks, like they have big dicks, and he tried to show me like that big, like you know how they say black people, Indian dudes, Asians, like, and he showed me he was like black people, Indian dudes, Asians, like that. Is it true? I was like, bro, you gonna have to go find out yourself. Like, that's on you. He then says, oh, I think it's true. I think it's true. He's like, hey, let me show you video. Let me show you video. This nigga pulled up porn and was like, look. It's true. It's true. This true. This true. Before that, before
Did
he
you
said
walk
that,
up
he's
to
like,
the register with a heart on or something, Aaron?
no. I
Was
walk up. So
like
No,
he wanted you to
he
put it on
was
the counter? You
handsome.
might have got free juice.
I
The
walked
guy
up.
was like, "Hey, I like a little bit of Aaron."
No. Because crazy thing is, before he even said that to me, he was like, "Oh, you play sports? You play sports?" I was like, "Yeah, I play sports." He was like, "Basketball?" I was like, "Yeah, basketball." And then he was like, "Oh, you want
You
to try
gave
this?"
it to him.
I was like, "No, I'm coming from work. I'm coming from work." Da da da. Then out of nowhere, he asked me that question. I'm like, "Bruh,
He been watching
Because he
Dwight
was
Howard
just trying
videos.
to see if you got what he liked.
what?"
Aaron, you literally met his every stereotype. You were
What?
like, I see the stereotypes. I'm gonna ask him these questions, and you said yes, yes, yes. I'm not gonna answer the last one.
Elijah. So first off, you're really gonna sit here and try and call me black to my face. I know I'm black.
What gas station was this?
It was a liquor store.
Yeah,
So
but where?
you
Bulldog liquor.
know you know where the office is, the military office. The military office. Going to dad's job.
Clovis Ave.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's the
Clovis
one
Ave.
across the street.
No, it's not the one across the street. At that intersection, turn right, and it's a liquor store down that way. It's like 2 blocks down.
The next to like the industrial businesses.
Yeah.
I know where you're talking about. That's funny. That's I go to a gun
Got
store over
hit,
there, but that's
got hit.
that's I don't know how I would have reacted to that.
You got hit
But
on. That's what
I'm
that
on.
was.
No, it wasn't me getting hit on, Elder.
Nah, it was
You
100%
did.
you getting hit on.
It wasn't me. Why does
Listen,
everybody?
if it was no, listen, if it was just the last question, okay. But he asked you all the previous questions
Mhm.
before.
He was trying to
You
But
met
feel
you
his
you
did
type.
out.
You can tell when
exactly.
somebody. You can tell when somebody's hitting on you. It wasn't
Oh,
like he was trying to. It would seem like he was trying to be cool. Like you know how when people are trying to be cool, how they're like, oh, like I know black guys, like yeah,
did he
like
ask you about your dick size
Yeah,
when you're trying to be cool?
yeah,
th-
cool black guys
I can see
like
that
like this long.
because some guys they're like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm one. Yeah, yeah, I'm not long.
yeah,
Like
like
yo,
and then when they're awkward, they're like, oh, I'm gonna try and compliment him because I feel like I'm being racist, so I'm gonna say he has a big dick, even though that's like more racist, but I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I was
You should have asked him how long his dick was.
no.
He
I don't
probably
want to
would
know.
have.
He
He would have
probably
pulled up another
he
video.
Not another
Like,
video.
oh, you want to see? You want to see? I got it right here.
Hold on. Let me scroll.
So you still pay for your Gatorade after that?
I didn't. I got juice. Yeah, I paid. He literally. I was trying to get out of the conversation. The only reason the conversation was that long was because I was paying for it.
This nigga, my
He
card
wasn't taking him.
declined. It can't decline. Like right now, you want to decline?
Like,
Like right now, you want to
like
put in the
why the
wrong pin
machine
code?
taking so long to load? Like, hurry up! I'm trying to get out
Uh,
of here. This man trying to see my dick. No, this is crazy.
what if it was a woman, Aaron?
What if it was a woman?
He would have been like, I got that thing on me.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, hey, once you go black, you never go back. You know what I'm saying? I got
And then her
evidence.
husband would have came out and been like, all right, we got all the information we need.
To invite him over now.
Right.
Hey, he probably owned a liquor store, so
You cool?
How
You
you
good
know?
with that?
How you
You
know
get
he
whatever
own it?
you want all the time?
Elijah, if he could say black people got a big dick, I could say Indian people own liquor stores. I think that's fair. That's fair.
Indian people do own liquor stores, but it probably wasn't his. It's probably his cousin's.
Yes, or his uncle.
Because the ones that own them don't work them.
Nah,
And
that's
they
probably
definitely
Yeah.
not gonna be asking no dude about his dick size.
that's probably true. Yeah, I was sitting there astonished when he first asked it. I was just sitting there like, huh? Did you just say what I think you just said? Who does that? Eric, would you do that to somebody?
Ask them about their dick size? Like,
That's
no. How
why
does that come up
Indians,
in conversation?
I'm gonna
Like
tell
was
you
he just
exactly
he
how.
was you were shopping in the store looking for juice and he was just watching you watching porn at the time. Like he just sitting behind the
That's
register
probably what
watching
it was.
porn.
That's
And he
probably what
was
it
looking
was.
at the video like, oh, this looked like a tall basketball dude like him. So shit, he got a big dick. Like, I wonder if he got a big dick too.
That's probably exactly what happened, which is crazy.
whatever makes you feel better, Aaron.
LJ, you don't talk about it. You're just trying to say that because you got hit on by Indian dude. The Indian dude stopped his whole car to holler at you. Don't
You
try to
right
come at me.
did.
Don't try to come at
It
me.
was one of the scariest moments in my life. I thought I was
He's
about to be killed.
That's why he said China, not India, huh?
Yeah, nah, we ain't going there. No, sir. Some Indians is big. You can't overpower them.
So you want to go to China because you can overpower
I'm taller than
them?
everybody there. That's so racist. Oh my goodness. That is so racist.
Oh my god. Oh my
I don't mean
god.
I don't mean that. There's tall
Aaron,
Asians.
Yes, Yao Ming was
Aaron,
tall. He is
you
from
trying to
China.
go?
No, but there's 6 foot rat. There's average height Asians too.
Yami was created by the Chinese to win the Olympics. Let's be honest.
You
Well,
and
they
your
failed.
conspiracies.
He was.
Now
Did you
I've seen
say
that
he
on
was
TikTok.
created by the Chinese?
Like
To win the
he was
Olympics, yes, they
breeding.
were getting
He
their
was
butts
breeding.
kicked in the Olympics. They
Oh, they
literally
started breeding.
looked
Like
into
this is literal.
DNA. Yes,
No, they started
they
Okay,
breeding.
breeded Yao
So they
Ming.
started
Russia
getting
did.
breeding.
inside.
Russia's done the same thing.
Russia did it
Okay,
too.
Yes,
breeding is different
yes.
than creating.
And if you think about it, Americans did it too by making us by slavery. They said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna make them
Nah,
fast, strong, and then we're gonna
explain.
even make them struggle
Nah,
more and put them in the
Bro,
Olympics."
explain
we was
more. What do you mean
already
create?
fast
Nah,
and
hold on. I'm
strong
sorry.
and all of what?
Niggas was
LJ,
already
hold
running
on.
from lions
Explain.
and
What?
chasing down
Aaron,
deer.
Okay,
explain. You mean
want
they
me to explain it?
created,
I said,
or
They put
yes.
us in slavery because we are the strongest dominant race.
but all slavery did was make us stronger and dominant, even more dominant. Their best workers. What they do? They bred them, made more better workers.
Which
Continue
is
doing
probably
it.
why we also have big dicks. That made our dicks bigger.
Nah. No, you want to know what really happened? The stronger ones, the wife was like, "Hey, yo, he's strong. I want some of him." Snuck into the
No,
bedroom,
because those
got
are the
some
ones
of
that got
him.
killed.
They got killed, but the baby
The baby lived on.
lived on
Look at your
as a
boy on the
strong.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Look at
What's
Blake
his
Griffin.
name?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
So rude.
Look at Curry.
Bruh.
Oh wow.
Y'all
Yo.
stupid. Y'all are so stupid.
Eric, what's your country?
um, I don't know. I want to go everywhere.
That's
Is it
exactly.
Switzerland?
Hmm?
Going everywhere to experience all cultures is definitely
Exact,
something that
exactly.
it
So
holds
like,
my
I
attention.
want some street food from Brazil. I want some street
Right.
food from like South Africa. I want some
Even if
street
I don't
food
like
from
it.
like Australia, and then like I want some street food from like New Zealand or something. Like one of them.
Yeah, but which one do you want to go? Like that if you like,
All expenses
Switzerland.
someone
paid
tells you
vacation
like, yo,
for my birthday
you're
next
going one
year, and they're
place.
like, you could go absolutely anywhere. Where do you want to go, Eric? I'm probably going to Africa because I want to go on a hunt
Let's go.
with
Where
the tribe.
which
You
country?
going on a bow and
You
arrow hunt or you going on a gun
No,
hunt?
no. I'm like tribe hunt, like whatever
we're
primitive
gonna stay away from
they
Sudan.
use. I want to use whatever primitive they use. So
Eric
if
So
we
if
wants to
they
use
tell
if
you
it's
you got to
spears,
use
if
the
we going out
equipment
there
that
with
they use,
spears,
yeah.
yeah. If we going with spears, that's what I want to be right
They
along with
tell
them
you
with
you can't
spears.
come back until you catch something.
Not we going together. We hunting together. I'm not going
Hey,
out there with the tigers and lions and crap by myself. We could go as a group. We could hunt as a pack. But
Hey,
He
yeah,
said the
I'm gonna
pack.
grab a spear.
Eric, take your
you
camera with you. I'm gonna watch.
I
Take the
am
camera
the
to my
GoPro
phone.
going with me. Heck yeah, the GoPro going with me. I'm
you
strapping
Yeah,
it on. I might have my face paint and my ashes and everything.
Eric, you can't go to any country in Africa though. That's the
Oh,
thing. You could only go to certain ones. Some of them you don't want to go to because you get there and they on some BS. They in the middle of a civil war or some like
yeah, but
you
killing
get
America.
there and
I want to hang out with the tribe
yeah,
with a tribe. I don't want to hang out with like
Like that still
we
live
could
in huts?
yeah,
we could go to Burkina Faso.
Like no clean water.
like
We could go to Mali.
yeah,
Aaron
Go
stupid.
visit some people in
like we
Mali.
gotta dig for the water. Like the women don't wear bras type like tribe. Like
This
yeah,
nigga fast.
That
dude, you stupid.
This nigga
the
trying to
real
see titties.
reason comes out.
He
No.
trying to see
So he can
Yeah.
see booties and titties all day.
titties.
Titties and
Exactly.
booty is you see that all day in Fresno, California,
No,
at the
Eric
bus
said.
stop. Like
Eric said.
That's
Eric said.
nasty titties and booty though.
Eric said,
no,
I want to go hunt. First thing I get when I get back is rewarded with a bunch of titties.
you stupid. No, I want to go kill it. Let's go kill a caribou or something with our spears, like,
I'm down.
and
I'm
then go
down.
back and cook it like the way that they cook it. You know what I mean? Like how
The
whatever
women
their
will cook
way.
it.
Well,
The
but the
women will cook it.
not always.
Elijah, now that
No,
woman cooking it, you right there with him, huh?
no, the women cook it. You go, you hunt it, you bring it back, and then you sit down, you have your drink, and then the women go and
Elijah
they
didn't
take it
tell
and they make a
y'all he
meal out
had
of
to
it.
All
kill
right,
one to
whatever.
be entered
That's
into the
perfectly
family.
fine. It's that drink that make you hallucinate and stuff too. Is that the
I
drink
have
that
no
they be
idea.
giving you? I'm all for it.
You
I'll experience the whole thing. However they tell me. I might not come back because they might like sell me to the devil or something. But I'm all for that experience.
Not all for that experience.
They not selling me to the devil. They
no,
eh,
you just gotta be careful who you eat food from. That's all, and who you drink from. You just gotta
Right.
be careful who you're taking things from. Ah,
um
Julianne,
special
In the
who
guests,
middle of the podcast.
special guests.
what?
was
Okay, you the
good?
first guest, girl. What's good? Don't go
It's
nowhere
my
now.
birthday. Good morning.
It's
Oh,
See,
Jamisa.
Jamisa.
Happy
Misa, no,
birthday,
it's
Hi.
Jamisa.
it's
Stay drunk.
it's not
Thank
morning, Misa.
you.
Yeah, it is not morning.
It's
What's happening? I can't
Oh,
hear
they
you.
in New York. You still
Yeah.
in New York?
New York. Yeah.
Okay, they in New
happy
Hey, they
York.
living it up.
birthday.
What are you
Hey,
guys doing? You have the
Happy
same name?
birthday. Huh?
No, we in the middle of a podcast.
Eh, what happened? I interrupted. What?
No, you're fine. Show your video.
Yeah,
Oh,
show your video.
Yeah, turn your
I,
video on. Where you at?
Yeah,
And
we
we got a question
live.
for you. We
We
got a question
live.
for
What's
y'all. Hey,
good?
hey,
We live.
they in the club on Discord.
Yeah,
That's
in the
Lisa
club
and
on Discord.
Julianne
Yeah,
for
100%.
all the watchers.
In the club on
Everybody
Discord.
watching.
That's our cousins. That's our cousins.
And all
we got
Right.
a
10,000 of
question
our
for you.
followers see you. No.
You said all
I don't
10,000.
know what's happening. Okay, bye.
No, hold on. We got a question for you. Don't go.
Not Julianne just hopping on
Yeah,
Discord.
what
Like
what was that? They not even on the game. Like it's just random just
he said, "Oh, they all on. Let me see what's going on. They drunk. They drunk.
They
They
drunk.
probably
they've been
they."
drunk the last 3 days.
Hmm.
hmm
It will be
So they're living
noise.
it up.
Trying to get like you, my boy.
That's what's up though.
I mean, vacations. You gotta enjoy vacations, right?
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm going to kill something in Africa. What
So y'all saying all these
You
places,
going to Mali?
y'all saying all these street places, all this
Elijah's going to
vegan.
Mali.
I like
No,
it.
no, you're going to Mali. I'm not going to Mali. I already have my place. I know exactly where I want to go, and it's happening in the next 2 to 3 years.
Where
Where
you
is
going?
that?
Actually, how old am I?
Where do
I
you want to
am
go?
28. For my 30th birthday, I will
30,
be in
30.
Dubai. I will be straight in the UAE, United Emirates.
Is that when we going to skydive, Elijah?
Are we planning
I'm
this
down.
in
So
Yes,
2 years?
going skydiving in Dubai in 2 years.
yes. Let's do
I don't
it.
got a skydive, but they
No,
do
we're
have a
gonna
snowboarding place in the mall that I want to go to.
They also have
let's
that
do it.
under that deepest like scuba diving tank thingy.
Let's not do that.
Why?
Nigga, you gonna
You want to
skydive,
go
but
in
you
the
won't go in
sky
the
and jump out of an
But
airplane, but you won't swim in water?
So
That's
here's the
controlled.
difference.
no, the
Check this
scuba
out.
diving is
No,
controlled.
it's not
Not
controlled.
It's a scuba diving,
Check this
Elijah.
out.
It's not submarine.
So you're in the sky. You're falling,
Hmm.
right? That's it. The most dangerous thing that can happen when you're falling
It's splat.
is yes. You go underwater, the deepest scuba diving is the worst thing that can happen is not splat. The worst,
It
like,
is
you
Drowning.
could
splat. It's just
pressure,
backwards. It's just backwards splat.
pressure,
Yes.
there's pressure. Do you know what's under there?
Yeah, it's controlled.
Water.
It's controlled. There's not any foreign animals
Water
or anything.
animals.
Elijah,
No, but
what
also,
water
what
animals
if you run out
human?
of what if you run out of air?
see,
You
no.
You're
swim
If
gonna
up.
drown.
You
scuba
swim up.
dive,
What if your equipment goes wrong? Yo, you in the air, your equipment goes wrong. One thing happens. You in the water, your equipment goes wrong. Yo, the
Elijah, if
you
oh
you're
wow.
swim
if
back
you're
to
in
the
the
top.
air, if you're in the air and equipment goes wrong, you're dead. No
No,
ands, ifs, or buts. You're splatting.
If you're in the
You're dead.
water and your
no,
equipment
not
goes wrong,
necessarily.
at least maybe somebody could save you. Even if you drown, they could
No,
still bring you
no, can
back
save you in the
alive.
air. So can save you in the air.
How, Elijah?
Aaron, it's called them going from like this to going like this, grabbing your body and pulling their chute.
Nigga,
You've been watching too
Elijah,
much 007 or too much
Elijah.
Too
like
many
You watch.
movies.
It's that Instagram you
So
sent me. It's the Instagram you
let,
sent
if
me.
my shoot
let me
fails,
tell you
I'm
this.
I'm just gonna start praying. I'm not looking up to see, oh, come grab me.
You gonna
No,
turn
but
around?
there are things
Yeah.
to survive.
Come
You're
on, come on.
supposed to you're supposed to make yourself bigger. You're supposed to try and slow yourself down.
It's not gonna stop you from splatting.
It's not gonna
Elijah,
stop you from
Elijah,
splatting, but it
I got a
saves
question.
time.
I got a question. You ever jump? You remember when we was kids and we jumped off the playground, right? And then sometimes when you landed, you'd get a stinger in your leg, right? And then sometimes it wouldn't hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
You falling from that high, it don't matter. You're dead. There's no stinger, but there's nothing else either. So
Let me explain something to you.
it's
I, I'll
I,
s-
I I get it.
Elijah,
Let me explain
Elijah,
something to you. Hold on.
your scuba's trained, right?
Yes, that's why I'm going to explain it to you right now.
Okay,
So
so
check it out.
I'll go skydiving with you, but you have to go scuba diving with me.
Fair enough, but not to no deepest, not to
No,
the
we're
deepest.
not going deep. I'm just saying they got that deep pool. I'm not going deep nowhere. Like I gotta be able to see
Okay,
surface.
okay,
Hey,
Like,
yes,
I'm going deep.
that I will do. But if you talking about the deepest depths, like yo, this is the
nah,
deepest place
pitch
you can go
dark. I
as a
can't
scuba
see. No,
diver,
no, no, no,
We're
nah.
no,
not
no,
trying to explore no new areas of the ocean.
no,
That's
Wait,
no.
what's that
that's
movie?
not
What's
that's
that
not
movie?
happening.
I just watched a movie where they did that, and then they got trapped, and then there's
Yeah,
megalodons trying to
nah,
eat
we
them.
not.
No,
Nah,
it
we
was
not doing all that.
Megalodon too,
Nah,
because I watched that too. They
no.
were stuck underground in the
Mm-mm.
suits, and they were over here like, "Oh man, we gotta run, but we can't run underwater."
Yeah, not
Yeah,
no, no. We gonna scuba dive where we can see the top, where there's other
Clear
scuba
water.
instructors with us,
Clear-
and there,
even then,
yeah, there's a way for me to swim to the surface if I have to, when with no air.
But if you
Like
swim to the surface too fast, if you're deep enough and you swim to the surface too fast,
you start
you're gonna create air bubbles in your brain that are
we're
gonna
not,
kill you.
we're not going that far down, Elijah. You're not listening to me. If I cannot see through the water into the surface, we're not going no further down.
Elijah, do you know how deep you have to be for that to happen?
No, Aaron, I do. I have my scuba diving.
How deep?
I can. I'm a
How deep?
certified scuba
How
diver.
how deep?
100 meters.
I don't know exactly how
It's
deep,
100 meters.
but we
No, but
went deep
answer it
enough
no.
when I
Why did you
when I
just say
got my
yes?
cert. When I
Wait, why
got
did
my cert, we went deep enough to where if you went up too fast, you would die. You have to take pauses.
what?
If you want the experience, you're gonna have to go deep enough to where you have to take pauses.
Okay.
Well, I told you I'm going snowboarding in the mall.
He said he
Can't
can't
go
get
wrong
more
with that.
controlled than that.
I'll take my little cruise to Mexico.
You don't
I'll
want to
chill
go
in
to
Bahamas.
Dubai?
Cool.
Okay, so
The
we
only alternate from Dubai would be
20
Abu
feet,
Dhabi.
20 to 40 meters is all we got. 20 feet is all we got. So we're not going no deeper than 20 feet.
You know how deep 20 feet is though?
That's deep. That's deep. But I'm saying like that's our limit. 20
Like
feet is our
You gotta
limit.
swim. You gotta be able to swim though.
20
They're gonna
feet.
test your swimming ability.
If you go 20 feet
I could
and you try
sink.
to push up off the floor, it's gonna take you like you're not gonna go straight up. You're gonna go straight back into like you're gonna push as hard as you can and still be nowhere near the top of the water.
6 meters.
No,
That's we can.
no, but here's the thing about that, Aaron, is they give you a vest that inflates and deflates. So
So
your
it helps you
vest,
go
you
up and
press the
down.
button, yes, it will inflate and you go up. You deflate it and you sink down. So you don't have to worry about trying to kick up
I
unless
understand that,
you're out of air.
Okay.
but
So in two
I'm
years we're going to Dubai, and you jumping out with us, Aaron?
I'm not
Are you gonna scuba
neither.
dive with us, Aaron?
You gonna snowboard with me? It's in a mall.
okay. Hear me out. I'll say why it's no to every answer. First off, Elijah, it's a no for the skydiving because I hate the
Whose
feeling of
cell
falling.
phone is ringing?
Right.
Aaron.
Aaron.
It
He's
has to be
really
Aaron.
You're frozen, dude.
not his. Why you sucking on your thumb, Aaron?
Okay,
All right.
You
so
don't want to go to Dubai. Why?
this
That's all we
I'm gonna
need to
answer
know.
all. The first is skydiving. I hate the feeling of falling.
But no,
For
it's not the same. It's not like roller coaster fall because it's controlled. The air
it,
controls it. You're only dropping the speed of
Yeah,
gravity. So it's
yeah.
not a fall. It's more like the zip line. It's not a fall like that.
It's almost like you're floating and falling at the same time.
nigga, I barely did the zip line. Y'all didn't know how my heart was beating. when I was in line for that zip line.
Oh
Oh,
my
in
god.
Vegas?
Yes, we did the zip line in Vegas.
In
I'm
Vegas.
Yeah.
sitting there. We
That's
after
not
we get
even a
up to the
bad zip line either.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It
after we get
wasn't
up to
that
the
at
top,
all.
nigga, it's bad when you get to the top. You
It
say
is.
it's not
It's
bad.
shaky and stuff. It is shaky and stuff.
It's a
You
little
get to the
scary,
top
And
yes.
then
and you're like,
we did
nigga,
have
hold
like
up.
a 400-pound group of girls going in front of us.
What? Well, if they can do it, of course y'all could do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
but you
was
get
like,
to
I've
the
been
top.
losing weight for 3 years to be able to zip line. I swear. Am I lying? Am I lying?
I don't remember that.
Yes.
I
She
remember
said
a
she
lot
had
of
been
things. I don't
losing weight.
remember that
She had
one.
been losing weight for three
For
years just so that she could zip
3 years?
line. Yes. Yes.
That's crazy.
And she finally made her goal. I don't know what
Hey,
that
I
goal
ain't
And how
mad
much
at
was.
her.
did she weigh?
She still looked like she was 4 plus, but I maybe she was
I ain't mad
smaller.
at her. She did her
Yeah,
shit.
she made her goal. She zip lined. I was
LJ,
a little worried that we had to go after them, but
when you get to the top, you look down. When you look down, you're like, nigga,
You're not
that
supposed to look down.
LJ,
If
you
you
ain't got
learn
nowhere else.
anything from the movies, don't look
LJ,
down.
when you on the, you're
That's what they
hanging.
always say. Don't look
LJ,
yeah, you are
down.
you're
hanging. They
hanging
lay
there,
you on your stomach and you just
face down.
floating. You
That's
You
just
ain't
what
Close
they
your
looking
eyes.
always
nowhere
say.
but down.
Close your eyes.
What's the point of doing the zip line if you're gonna do it with your eyes closed?
No, you can open your eyes as you're going down the zip line because that's actually pretty cool.
was it fun,
Seeing
Aaron?
all the people.
So I'd go on a zip line again if you guys were like, oh, we're gonna go through one of the zip lines through the
Okay, then let's
jungle.
do
I'd do
Brazil
that.
because they Brazil got some amazing ones through the jungle. Like I mean, like some 20-minute zip lines.
Okay, so hold on. Hold on. Say your hand slipped 10 minutes into that thing.
You're
Do they
not.
got people who can come find you immediately?
No, you're
Your hands
harnessed.
aren't.
It
Yeah,
can't
you're
slip.
harnessed.
The
Yeah.
only
You don't fall.
malfunction,
You can't
no,
fall.
you
It's
can't
not
fall.
like this. It's you're on
The only
your chest
malfunction
and your
would be
stomach.
the like if the cord broke.
Or if you get stuck.
Yeah, or if it stops, which that would suck. But
I'm like, and then what happens if you get stuck?
somebody
Uh,
probably has to pull themselves out to you.
There's a thing. There's in Canada, right? There's the zip trick whistler, right? In Canada, it is over 7,000 feet. It's over 7,000 feet, and we could do that in Canada. We could go visit,
nigga,
family in Canada.
you know how long 7,000 feet is? Nigga, I'm 6 foot tall. I'm over 6 foot tall.
Say
You said
less. There's
Six
one
7,000
in
feet.
times
UAE. Say less.
6 feet
There's one in
divided by
UAE.
70. Huh?
It is 9,000 feet high and is the longest zip line in the world
Where's
in
that
Abu
one?
Dhabi. Let's do it.
Yeah, no.
Abu
Let's.
Dhabi, UAE.
I'm
All
I'm
right,
okay.
down for that.
let's do it.
No.
Let's do it.
You
Y'all not
just
gonna
said
zip
it's
line?
70. You said it's 70,000 feet in the
No, no,
air.
no.
It's
No,
9,000.
9,000.
Elijah, I'm 6 feet tall. I'm 6 feet tall. You're telling me it's over 1,000. It's over 1,000 meters into the
What's
sky.
the name of that one, Elijah? Is
The
it
You
the?
might as well
Jebel
look on Google.
Jais. Jebel Jais.
Hear me out. Hear me out,
Aaron,
Elijah.
Did
it
you
is
say
For your
where you want to
benefit,
go,
1.2.
Aaron?
It's 1.2 miles long.
Elijah.
1.2 miles of
Elijah.
being in the air at 9,000 feet.
Let's go on a plane trip.
You gonna have to. We
Same,
gonna have to go on a plane trip.
same. It's the same thing. We could just fly real quick. Quick trip. It's the same thing. You know what? I'll get the VR. I'll put the VR on your head. You'll have the wind. I'll blow on you. You'll have the wind
You
sounds in your
stupid.
ear. You gonna feel like you on one. Nigga, I'm not doing that.
Nah.
I'm not going to
Let's go
scuba
to
diving
Abu
because
Dhabi.
Hey, but hold on, guys. This right here looks freaking cold.
Eric, I'm still traumatized from the first time you tried this shit.
Nah, this one's
Yo,
dope
let's do it.
What's the point?
I
Oh,
don't know
Barely.
about the
How do you
suspended
that's
platform.
crazy. Time out. What happened?
how do
That's
you even get there?
see, I seen that platform. They was
I'm doing that to look at goats. It's just desert and goats. What's the point?
nah. See that platform not suspended.
It,
I'm
it
down.
Goats,
halfway
though.
is.
What's the point?
They the
Puerto
strongest
Rico.
cables in the world.
Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Guinness World Record.
What's the
You
I'm
gonna
point?
get
down.
dad to do it?
Look at their
Ooh.
view. What's the point?
What do you mean?
You
Yes,
gonna
yes.
you gonna get mom and dad to do it?
Mom not doing it, but Dad might do it.
That you gotta give that a couple of shots. He'll do it.
Dad might do it.
What
We
is the point? There's no view. I would do it for the view.
If
Other
you were
than
going
that,
If
over the
you,
ocean or something?
over water, I do it. If it's over trees and I can see, ooh, I just saw a bird. Da 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 da. Okay. If I'm
He
going over
said
the
I just
desert,
seen a bird. I'm
ooh,
trying to see like a majestic animal.
a toucan. That's
he
majestic.
this nigga said a
That's in
toucan.
Brazil
He
though.
said a toucan. Portugal.
Trees. Like, that's what I'm trying. I'm not trying to see dirt. I'm
it's
not
for
trying
the
to.
thrill.
I mean, I feel you on
I
the dirt part.
I don't need that thrill. That's something I don't need in my life.
He don't need that in his life. Anyways,
1.2 miles,
all right, Elijah.
9,000 feet in the air.
We going to Dubai. We gonna go skydiving and scuba diving. We gonna
Let's do it.
we
And zip lining in Abu Dhabi.
and yeah, I don't know about this the suspended thing. We gonna have to discuss that one a little bit more later.
What you mean? But you'll zip line. It's the same thing.
But no.
Yo,
So
skydive.
The
sky
platform was
like
in the air and there was no ladder,
it's
stairs.
not just that. Like that cord, like that's like I won't what's the bungee jump? I won't bungee jump. Like it ain't nothing you could do to get me to bungee jump. It's too many areas for failure that are out of my control. So like when you skydive, you pack your own skydiving equipment with them. Like they teach you how to pack it, unpack it. So like you have hands on. So if there's a failure, you kind of played a part in it. You know what I mean? Like, but with like bungee jumping, they're just strapping your feet and they're telling you that everything else you see is legit. Like I don't know about that one. That zip line, yeah. How much wear and tear does it have from people going down it? How much like wind wear and tear does it have on it? Like how
You think
what is
about
it
it too
rated?
much.
If this is the Guinness Book of World Records, it's never been done before. Like how do they
Why
have a
hasn't it
safety
been done?
rating? Yeah, why hasn't it been done?
Because
But how do they have a safety rating
they
on it?
built it. They built it before. They built it in other places. They just keep they build it and then they extend how far it goes. They build
Exactly.
it, extend how far
And
it
the first
goes.
thing that comes to my mind is the Titanic. They were like, "Oh yeah, we could cross to the United States. Oh, we got big ships. Oh, let's double the size of the ship. Guinness
So
Book of World
conspiracy
But
theory.
Records. It's the
So
biggest
And
boat
they're
known to
supposed to be
man."
making a
the
number two.
so cons-
Titanic could have been successful. The issue with the Titanic is nigga it ran into ice.
Out of my hands,
conspiracy theory.
out of
Conspiracy
my
theory.
control.
So apparently, the Titanic, the OG Titanic, was not the actual Titanic. They switched the name, put it on one of their old boats, and used it for insurance fraud.
Because all
Huh?
the richest people were on that boat, so they were trying to switch up the economy.
Oh, so we killed all the big heads.
That's yeah. That's real a real conspiracy theory. I've read about it.
Okay.
Gotta get rich. Don't go on any new ships to space
No, you
with
don't.
what's his name.
Okay, don't go on a
You just want to stop
submarine.
going skydiving.
Look, if
Well,
they
skydiving
mm,
and going on a ship to space with a bunch of rich people are two different things.
Elijah, you going skydiving with a bunch of rich people?
No, no, I'm going skydiving with a
But
bunch of like mid to high level
Elijah,
individuals.
nah,
No, nigga, when we get over there, we telling everybody we broke.
Rich, no,
You don't
there
go
are
to
no
another
broke
country and
people.
tell them you got no money.
They don't
Not,
even
nigga,
let broke people in Dubai. You gotta have
we,
at least
No,
a certain amount of money in your bank account.
they not gonna
no.
let you in if you broke in Dubai.
Okay, well I'm broke. I'm coming with this nigga. He got the money.
Hey,
So
I'm his plus
y'all want to
one.
kidnap somebody? Kidnap that nigga, cause he got it all. I'm broke. I ain't got
Nah,
nothing.
don't worry. Tish Tish knows Tish's sister Farah knows somebody in Dubai, so we're good.
Why am I not surprised?
I'm not
Tish,
Yeah,
surprised
Tish
either.
Tish
I can
knows
name a random
somebody.
I'm not
country in the
surprised either.
world,
If I needed
a
like
random ass
to
country,
be extradited or
and
some
be
shit,
like,
I would
"Oh
call
yeah,
Tish. 100%.
yeah, I got a cousin
I just got to Mars.
who live over there."
Bunch of aliens. You know Tish? Yeah, I know Tish. We don't even speak the same language. You alien. How you know Tish?
Her daddy
Man,
played the
she was on my
bass.
set.
Let her daddy play the bass.
Yeah, her daddy saved my country, saved my whole planet.
Oh wait.
That's
That's
funny.
Yeah, I can't do the bungee jumping. We could zip line. We could skydive. I'm for that. We could
I
go
gotta use the restroom.
scuba
Y'all handle it.
diving.
Y'all handle it. What time is
I
it?
I'm down for scuba diving. Sonata wants to go scuba diving. I will go. I just don't want to go into no like, hey, we're gonna go into this canal to where we have to go one by one through
No,
this
no,
little
no, no,
circle
no, no,
and
no,
shit
no,
like
no.
that.
I'm not a small space guy. Like no. So if we going in a cave or something, like
Yeah, nah.
no, I need it to be the width of me. I need to be 6 foot by 6 foot. Actually, 6'5" by 6'5". Like if I can't do is
Wimbyamba.
spin
I need to be
exactly.
able to be
If I can't spin
Wimbyamba's
and stretch
length.
my arms and all that in the hole, then I'm not getting in the hole. Like nah, I can't.
Yeah.
Like
You can only turn around at a certain point type
no,
deal.
or
I'm
you got to
good.
go in forwards and come out backwards because there's nowhere like to turn. Like nah, I'm good. I'm good. That was one of my biggest fears as a kid when I used to read about King Tut, Tomb, and all that crap. I was like them dudes squeezing through them little bitty tiny holes, and
Yeah, nah.
like all it takes is a little rock to slip, and then like you just completely locked in, and yeah, nah,
There's nothing you can do about it.
mm-mm.
Nobody can come save you.
Ain't got no
No nothing.
oxygen. Like you just nah, I'm good. Sorry.
All right, y'all. My phone just died. Got in the stream.
You ain't got no camera on your PC? What's that
Nope.
about? I'm gonna need you to get on Amazon and get you a $5 webcam.
I've been using my phone.
You gonna make me
I
get
thought you
on.
had a webcam.
I've been using my phone.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna get me. I'll get me a webcam and give you mine. You're on your PC, aren't you, Elijah?
Yeah,
You got a.
I got me a I got a lot. What is it? Logitech,
So do
whatever you
I.
want to call it.
I got me a Logi too.
My nah, my phone worked good. That's why it works.
But you
It
straight.
worked good. Where your camera at right now?
My phone died. I've been working and doing stuff all day. My fault. It's supposed to be an
That's
hour long
crazy.
stream.
That's crazy. My camera never
Yeah,
died
it
before.
was supposed to be an hour-long stream, but then you started talking about some dude want to know your dick size.
It ain't my fault. I'm just telling y'all what happened to me. Experience.
Oh shit, we almost at 2 hours on this stream.
Go ahead, end it, Elijah. Close this out.
We gotta wait for LJ to come back.
Um, Elijah, you gonna buy him a thing for Christmas?
No, I got him his Christmas present and birthday present already.
I don't need anything, y'all. I'm chilling.
Oh, this little kit right here is it got a mic and a webcam.
I got
and a light, and it's only $84.
I got all three of those.
Oh, this webcam right here.
If you
You
gonna
got
buy me any,
everything. You got everything except for a webcam, Eric.
I have a webcam. If you gonna buy me anything, buy me a new graphics card.
Nigga, I can't buy you a new graphics card. That's like me buying you a new PC.
No, it's not
How much
Nigga,
is a graphics
what
card?
graphics card you want?
an upgrade.
I don't know which one you have.
What's the newest best one?
This nigga.
Let's see here. Let me see.
Aaron, you're supposed to Google best graphics card. People have already done the research to let you know which
Yeah,
ones
see.
are the best of the best, which ones are the best affordable ones, which ones are the best for whatever you want to do. They've already done all the research for you.
This RTX
The
4070,
4060,
the
4070.
yeah, it costs $800.
The 4060
Nigga.
only 340.
This RTX 3060 is only 270. It's originally 450. You're gonna have to ask Justin what's a good card so we could keep an eye out for it.
I want the 4080.
Nigga, from the prices, you're gonna be getting this 1030 right here. GT GeForce for 54.99.
Oh. What about the graphics card you already have, Eric? Is that one better than his?
I don't have a graphics card. I have RDS. I have memory. Um, from when
Oh, a
I
RAM
upgraded.
stick.
Yeah, I have a RAM stick from when I upgraded my memory. But I sold my graphics card, so I already upgraded my graphics card. Justin had a buddy selling his, so I bought Justin's buddies, and I sold my graphics card to Lil Nick. So Lil Nick's PC has my old graphics card in it. Aaron needs a graphics card upgrade. You probably need a graphics card upgrade too, to be honest. So
Probably.
if I get another graphics card upgrade, then I could give one of y'all my graphics card.
This Black Friday, I'm getting a new one.
This Black Friday, I'm getting a new phone
Yeah,
from
My
just
myself
prize
and
picks.
Sonata.
I need y'all to pray for my prize picks.
nigga, my prize picks never work. You made me waste my money.
How did I make you waste your money?
You
Because
should
you
have.
did?
Hold on.
I don't
You
even
should have
know
had
if I
free
won.
free prize picks. You
I
should have
do.
free
I still
ones.
have money on there, but I can't pull it up on my phone.
How catch you? It's easy.
No,
You
the
must go
app.
back to how you pulled it up the first time.
I did. The app is not working, so I go back and I pull it
You
up.
can't. So you have to have your location on. You can't be using a VPN.
I'm not, but when I pull it up,
Eric, that's a whole lot of forehead.
there you go. So like when I pull it up, it logs me in, but it still says $0. It says that I have zero
Oh,
dollars in my thing. So I try to do it
that is
from
strange.
line. Let me see. I don't want to download the app.
I Loki wanted to talk about Draymond Green. This nigga wildin'. I
Draymond
know
Green,
y'all all saw. I know y'all all saw the video.
He was just protecting his buddy.
From who?
And he wasn't squeezing. I mean, it wasn't like he was literally choking him out. He was just kind of pulling him away.
Eric. Who is he protecting him from?
I don't know. Draymond got issues. Y'all know that.
Rudy Gobert? I've never seen Rudy Gobert do anything violent
Rudy
ever.
Gobert started COVID. That's why he did it. Because Rudy Gobert made the league shut down.
Like, yo, Rudy Gobert hasn't. He's just 7 foot. He hasn't done anything. Draymond came straight for him. He didn't even target. He didn't target anybody. He targeted Rudy Gobert. Out of all the people that was there,
Aaron, this is a problem for me, dude, because I definitely put money into this.
You gotta log back on.
I did. Even when I log back on my computer, it's not showing any money.
show your screen.
So like it's not even showing any. Remember when we first did it, Aaron, it didn't show anything?
Mhm.
Like that's what it's doing right now.
Go
Like
to my entries. It doesn't even show that you've ever made a. Go to past entries.
Hold on, close the stream real quick, Elijah. Let's end the stream out real quick before Eric's bank information gets all up on the screen.
yeah, how about we not do that?
All right. I want to thank everybody for coming to our stream. Thank you. Hit that like button, hit the follow button, share button. Support, support, support. We appreciate it 110%. And before we close this out, I just want to do a quick prayer. Shout out to the little gummies, you
Is it
know.
is that medicated?
No.
You know they have them medicated too. They got
If
drinks
they are, they're
medicated.
from Golden Corral and they're just getting people messed up.
Could you imagine you empty out the whole bucket of and you just put medicated gummies in there?
You know what? That would be a good prank.
You're a menace to society. You're worse than Draymond Green.
Not worse than Draymond Green.
They like, why does these people keep eating and they won't leave?
Right. That
All
would
right,
be all
you were praying, Elijah.
All
bad.
right. Um, I'm a channel my inner. Can everybody please bow their heads and
Your
close
inner
their eyes?
you didn't even say anybody.
No, because I'm not channeling anybody. I'm just channeling my inner spiritual deacon or pastor or whatever you want to call it in me.
Okay.
Can everybody please bow their heads, close their eyes?
Where did Aaron go?
I'm still right here.
Timer died. God, thank you for today. Thank you for this podcast. Thank you for all the viewers, everybody, and this opportunity to spend time with brothers honestly. Pray that this podcast grows and it gets the followers and the viewers that are wanted and needed, God. I pray that our our thoughts and our ideas spread not only to our families and friends, but to throughout the world. And just want to say thank you, love you, praise you, honor you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.